From why it crashed, this is the case of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, November 7, 1940. It opened on July 1, 1940. 4 months later, it twisted itself apart in a 35-mile-per-hour wind and fell into the Puget Sound. The collapse was filmed in color. It is one of the most studied engineering failures of the 20th century. The bridge that danced itself to death. The bridge was designed by Leon Moissaieff, one of the most respected suspension bridge engineers in America. His design was elegant, long, slender, and at the time, the third longest suspension bridge in the world. Where most bridges of its size use deep stiffening trusses, Moissaieff opted for shallow plate girders. Lighter, cheaper, beautiful, and as it turned out, dangerously responsive to wind. From the day it opened, the bridge moved. Crossing it felt like riding a roller coaster. Drivers reported the car ahead would disappear behind a wave in the deck and reappear seconds later. The locals nicknamed it Galloping Gertie. Tourists drove out specifically to feel it. For 4 months, it was a regional curiosity rather than an engineering crisis. On the morning of November 7th, a steady 35-mile-per-hour wind blew across the bridge. The vertical motion that had been a curiosity began to change. The deck started to twist. Not up and down, but rotationally, one side lifting while the other dropped. Engineers had not anticipated this mode. It is now called aeroelastic flutter. The wind, the deck shape, and the bridge's natural frequency had locked into a feedback loop. Each twist made the next twist bigger. A local film operator named Barney Elliott set up a 16mm camera on the shore. The footage he captured is now public domain and one of the most reproduced engineering clips in history. The deck twisted with greater and greater amplitude. A car was trapped in the middle. The driver, Leonard Coatsworth, escaped on foot. He had to leave behind his Cocker Spaniel, Tubby, who became the only fatality. At 11:10 in the morning, a section of the deck broke loose and fell into the Puget Sound. The cables held briefly, then more sections went. Within minutes, 600 meters of roadway were in the water. Galloping Gertie was gone. Investigators identified 2 failures. The design itself. Shallow plate girders provided no aerodynamic damping. And a deeper failure of imagination. Aeroelastic flutter was a known phenomenon in aircraft wings, but no engineer had treated it as a serious risk for a stationary bridge. 2 disciplines that did not yet talk to each other. After Tacoma Narrows, suspension bridge design changed permanently. Wind tunnel testing of bridge models became mandatory. The Bronx Whitestone, designed by Moissaieff with similar girders, was retroactively reinforced. If you cross a long bridge today, every span has been tested in a model against simulated wind, because of one bridge in Washington that wasn't. From why it crashed, this has been case number 3.